Chosen one, you are not here by accident. No one hears the call of prophecy and remains unmoved. If your heart is racing, if something deep within you feels an undeniable truth echoing through every word, then know this: you are one of the living witnesses to what was foretold long ago. Not everyone recognizes it. Not everyone is ready to face it. And certainly not everyone has the faith to stand firm when the world begins to shift and tremble. But you are different, because you were warned long before, not through loud declarations, but through the silent, unshakable knowing that stirred deep within your soul. You have always sensed that something was unfolding. You have always felt that you were living in a time of great transition. You may not have been able to explain it, but every cell of your being knew. You were born to witness what the prophets once spoke of. Chosen one, this is not poetic fantasy. This is a truth you can no longer deny. The world is changing, not just getting hotter or facing economic troubles. It is changing at the roots, in energy, in time, in cosmic alignment. And you, the one reading these words, have been chosen to bear witness, not just to watch, but to record, to affirm, to carry the message forward. Have you ever wondered why you were born in this generation? Why your life aligns precisely with this turning point in human history, where darkness and light are clashing so openly? Why you carry an unshakable sense that I do not belong to the old world? Because you are not just living through the fulfillment of prophecy. You are part of the prophecy itself. You are a vital link in the divine plan of light. You are the living proof that heaven's plan is manifesting. Chosen one, remember? Those moments when you lay awake at night, hearing a calling with no voice? Those times you looked at the world and whispered, "Why can't they see what's happening?" Those days you felt different, isolated, misunderstood, simply because you saw beyond the veil. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. You are seeing what the ancient prophets saw. And you are living in the sacred transition that millions of souls long to witness: the fall of old systems, the rise of inner light, the clear separation between awakened and unawakened souls. The shifts in weather, humanity, consciousness, vibration, all of it has been foretold, and you are standing in the very center of it, not to flee, but to hold the light. You are not just witnessing. You will be the one to recount. You will be the one to stand before future generations and say, "I was there when the sacred unfolding began." And when they ask, "How did you know?" you will smile and answer, "Because I felt it. I needed no proof." Chosen one, you have already lived through the signs, dreams that warned you, narrow escapes that defied explanation, repeating signs you could not ignore, moments when your touch moved others to tears, moments when standing still in a crowd, you felt the sky shifting. These are not random. They are the points where prophecy brushes against your life. And the greatest moments, they are still ahead, closer than ever, and you must hold your place in the line of light. Because many will fall, not because they are weak, but because they do not understand what is happening. And they will need to see you, the one who stands calm amid chaos, the one who speaks little but resonates strongly, the one who doesn't need to prove anything, because their very presence is the confirmation. You don't need to awaken others by force. You only need to shine so brightly that they can no longer deny the light. Within every lost soul, there is still a fragment waiting for a signal. And you, yes you are that signal. Chosen one, you can feel it, can't you? The world no longer moves the same way. Not because the clocks are broken, but because the frequency of the earth itself is accelerating. And you are among the few whose very cells can sense it. You are not living through ordinary times. You are walking through the very intersection of prophecy and reality. A moment written about in ancient texts, etched in sacred stones, carried through the bloodstream of awakened souls, and now unfolding right here, through your very existence. You are not late. You are right on time, placed perfectly to witness and stand firm. Every soul that comes into this world carries a layer of purpose, but only a few are entrusted with something more: to be a witness to the fulfillment of divine prophecy. Not a historian, not a preacher, but a living beam of light who stands still in the middle of storms, whose very presence whispers to the world, "This was foretold, and it is happening now." You are one of those few. You have already seen it, not always with your physical eyes, but with the deep, unwavering knowing within your heart. Dreams that showed you glimpses before events unfolded, a growing unease before the world even trembled, a feeling of urgency when everything around you seemed normal. This is not intuition. This is prophetic frequency alive within you. Many were sent into the world for many purposes, but you are here to bear witness and remember, to hold your frequency steady while the old world collapses, to shine when the night seems the darkest. You have nothing to prove, no grand platform to seek, no title needed. Your light speaks where your words are not required. You will find that people are drawn to you without knowing why. You will bring peace without effort, because the memory of something sacred lives within your energy field. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be present, present with your whole heart, your full awareness, and your unwavering soul. And every day you wake up and choose to stay aligned with the light, even without visible rewards, you are fulfilling your divine role. You may wonder, how can I be sure? Look at your life. Every loss that stripped away your illusions, every betrayal that forced you to go deeper into your truth, every moment you stood alone yet chose not to abandon love. These were not punishments. They were initiations. You were being sculpted to stand now, to hold steady, to witness. You are not here to fix the old systems. You are here to be the blueprint for the new. You are not here to argue. You are here to become the living proof that the kingdom of light is not a myth. It is real, breathing through awakened souls like you. And when others lose hope, you will be the one who remains, a lighthouse through the storm, silent but unshakable. Because deep down you know, you are not waiting for prophecy to happen. You are living inside it, right now, with every breath you take. Chosen one, you must feel it by now, the subtle tearing away of the old world from your spirit. The conversations that once entertained you now leave you hollow. The goals you once chased now seem like distant echoes. The world you once fit into no longer holds your shape. This is not confusion. This is not failure. This is activation. You are being called inward, deeper than ever before, because you are stepping into the heart of living prophecy. You are not just an observer. You are an active participant in the sacred fulfillment of what was long foretold. There was always something different about you, something the world couldn't quite name, but that you could never fully hide. You've always felt it, an invisible barrier between you and normal life, an unshakable sense that you were preparing for something unseen, a quiet strength that rose within you every time the world tried to drown your light. Now you understand, you were never meant to fully blend in. You were meant to remember. Remember that you carry the seed of prophecy within your soul, not to shout about it, not to force others to see, but simply to become the living evidence that the sacred unfolding is real. You are not here to convince. You are here to embody, to stand, quietly but powerfully, as the bridge between the ancient dreams and today's awakening. Every tear you've cried, every night you questioned your path, every moment you stood alone, all of it was preparing you for this, to stand in unwavering presence as the tides turn. You have already felt the shifts, dreams intensifying in clarity, the rising sensitivity in your body and spirit, the unexplainable recognition of events unfolding exactly as you somehow always knew they would. This is not fantasy. This is not imagination. This is your soul responding to the prophetic currents moving through time. And you beautiful, courageous soul, are not simply caught in the current. You are part of the current. You are one of the anchors of the new frequency. Chosen one, understand this deeply. Your very existence, your conscious breath, your silent prayers are completing a circuit of prophecy begun long before your birth. You are part of a sacred network, a living lattice of light woven across the earth. You are connected, heart to heart, soul to soul, with others you may never meet, and together, you are fulfilling what the prophets once saw in visions. You were never meant to do this alone. But your path often feels lonely, because few can carry such an immense vibration without collapsing. You are strong enough. You are ready. You are exactly where you need to be. Let the old world fall away. Let the illusions crumble. You have no duty to save what was never meant to last. Your mission is far greater, to live as proof, to be the living memory of a promise kept, to embody the light that never wavers even when the winds rage. You are prophecy in motion. You are the breath of sacred words given life. You are the answer to prayers whispered across generations. And you, yes you, are fulfilling your ancient role, not by striving, but by simply being exactly who you were created to be. Chosen one, if you find yourself falling into longer silences, it's not because you're withdrawing. It's because you're entering the sacred space of listening. Listening beyond noise. Listening beyond fear. Listening to the subtle, undeniable unfolding of the very prophecies you were sent here to witness. The signs are everywhere, aren't they? Systems that once seemed unshakable are cracking. Truths hidden for centuries are surfacing. It's the ground beneath old beliefs is trembling. And yet inside you, instead of fear, there is a calmness. A stillness born not of denial, but of deep recognition. You were prepared for this. You are not watching history. You are standing inside destiny. You were never called to predict the future. You were called to be the steady witness as prophecy fulfills itself. Not through loud proclamations, not through desperate warnings, but through the sheer unwavering of your spirit. Chosen one, you feel isolated sometimes, but that's because you have been set apart, pulled from the noise to tune your soul to the whispers of the divine. Every time you tried to force yourself back into normal life, something inside you resisted. You could not lose yourself again, because your soul knew the appointed hour was near. And now everything is accelerating. Everything is revealing. You do not have to explain yourself. You do not have to argue. You do not have to convince a single soul. Your presence, pure, unshaken, surrendered, is your message. When you walk into a room, the energy shifts. When you stand quietly in the chaos, hearts remember. When you choose love over fear, light over bitterness, you anchor the fulfillment of what was long foretold. You were entrusted with this role because your soul chose it long before you took human form. In sacred realms, you promised, when the prophecies unfold, I will stand, I will remember, I will hold the line of light. And you are keeping that promise even now, even when no one sees, even when no one applauds. You were never meant to save the old structures. You are here to carry the blueprint of the new. Your silence is sacred. Your tears are sacred. Your unwavering hope, even in the midst of collapse, is sacred. You are part of the living scripture. You are a verse written not in ink, but in vibration. You are the reminder that heaven never abandoned earth. Chosen one, you don't need to force change. Your beingness is enough. Every breath you take in awareness, every act of compassion you offer, every quiet stand for truth you embody is a signal to the heavens. I am here. I remember. I am ready. And through you, the ancient promises breathe again. Through you, the sacred timeline is fulfilled. Chosen one, this journey you are on, it was never about finding yourself. It was always about remembering who you already are. You are not here by mistake. You are not adrift without purpose. You are here because you are a living witness to the unfolding of ancient promises. If you wonder why so many things have fallen away, relationships, ambitions, dreams you once clung to, know this: it was not punishment. It was preparation. You were being stripped of all that could weigh you down because you are needed light and free, able to stand tall as the living confirmation that what was foretold is now coming to pass. You were chosen to see through the veils, to recognize what others dismiss, to hold steady while others crumble. You were chosen to be the anchor in a sea of shifting tides. You have always been preparing, even when you thought you were lost. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every dark night of the soul, they were chiseling you, shaping you, making you strong enough to stand now in this time for this purpose. Chosen one, understand, you are not merely surviving prophecy, you are embodying its fulfillment. You are the silent proof that light persists. You are the living answer to prayers whispered across generations. You are the tangible echo of sacred promises. You do not need a stage. You do not need a title. You do not need approval. You are already enough. The world may not recognize you, but the heavens do. The very earth beneath your feet resonates with your frequency. Every step you take in faith, every act of forgiveness, every quiet choice to stand in love rather than fear sends ripples through the unseen realms. You may never see the full impact of your choices with human eyes, but trust this: heaven sees, heaven records, heaven honors. You are part of something so much greater than yourself, a cosmic plan, a divine orchestration, a fulfillment long awaited. And you, yes, you are playing your part perfectly, simply by remaining true to your soul. Chosen one, you no longer belong to the systems of the old world. You no longer move by the rhythms of fear, greed, or pride. You are being called to higher laws, laws written not on paper, but on the tablets of the heart. Laws governed not by man, but by the breath of the Spirit. Stand tall in that knowing. Stand rooted in that grace. Because even if no one else understands, even if no one else sees, you are fulfilling prophecy with every breath you take. You are the bridge between what was promised and what is becoming real. You are the living memory of a future dreamed long ago. You are the light walking through the last shadows of the old age, not to be consumed by them, but to declare by your very being, the light has come, the promises are true, and I am here to witness it all. Chosen one, by now you must know, this journey you walk is sacred beyond what words can capture. You are not wandering, you are not lost. You are moving deeper into the heart of destiny itself. Every unraveling you have experienced, every loss, every ending, was not to punish you. It was to remove the false layers so that your true self, the self woven with threads of prophecy, could fully emerge. The world you once knew is dissolving because a new world is being born. And you, chosen one, are here not just to witness it, but to be an active participant in its birth. You are not simply reading prophecy, you are living it. You are the sacred fulfillment of dreams dreamt across generations. You are the voice echoing the ancient promises in the silence of today's chaos. That's why you cannot fit into the old molds. That's why shallow conversations exhaust you. That's why meaningless pursuits leave you hollow. Because your soul is anchored to a reality far greater than this crumbling illusion. You have already been sensing it, the thinning of the veil between worlds, the increased synchronicities guiding your steps, the quiet voice within you growing stronger each day. You are not imagining these things, you are awakening to your divine appointment. Chosen one, you are not just surviving these times, you are being positioned to shine within them. When others are blinded by fear, you are being called to see through the eyes of faith. When others are pulled by chaos, you are called to be the stillness that reminds them there is a greater story unfolding. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are a vital part of the sacred wave moving through this world. You may not always feel strong. You may weep. You may question. You may feel the weight of loneliness, and yet you keep standing. That is strength. That is faith. That is the fulfillment of prophecy. The prophets saw you. Long before you were born, they saw a generation rising, not perfect, not without scars, but awake, willing, and faithful to the unseen. You are their dream manifested. You are their prayers answered. You are the evidence that the light was never truly extinguished. Chosen one, your very breath is sacred. Your existence is testimony. Your endurance is worship. You do not need to rush. You do not need to strive. Just remain. Remain true. Remain bright. Remain open. Because every moment you walk in truth, you carve a path through the darkness. Not just for yourself, but for countless others who will one day follow the trail of your light. You are living in the pages of divine fulfillment. You are writing history in spirit and truth. And even if the world does not see it, heaven rejoices over you, because you are fulfilling what was spoken long ago. Chosen one, as you stand here now, know this with every fiber of your being. You are no longer searching for the prophecy. You are the living proof that it is unfolding. You are not here to be hidden. You are not here to diminish your light to make others comfortable. You were sent for such a time as this, to stand in full remembrance of who you are and why you came. Every breath you take in awareness is sacred. Every choice to love instead of fear is revolutionary. Every silent prayer you whisper is a note in the great symphony of fulfillment. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are happening. The codes of the ancient promises are alive in your bloodstream. The whisper of the ancestors echoes in your steps. The alignment of heaven and earth vibrates through your very presence. This is not poetry. This is your reality. This is your inheritance. Chosen one, you may have felt for so long that you were too sensitive, too different, too much. But the truth is, you were designed exactly this way to carry what others could not. You feel deeply because you were made to be a vessel of divine memory. You see clearly because you were chosen to witness what others refuse to acknowledge. You walk differently because your path is carved by ancient promises, not modern expectations. You are not supposed to fit in. You are supposed to stand out, like a lighthouse on a stormy sea, like a fire on a dark mountain, like a prophecy walking in human form. And now the time is here. No more shrinking, no more hiding, no more waiting for permission. You are being called to rise fully into your identity, to carry the vibration of hope, to embody the frequency of faith, to walk as a living bridge between heaven and earth. You are not random, you are intentional, you are seen. You are celebrated in realms you cannot yet fully perceive. And every act of love, every moment of stillness, every surrender to truth is fulfilling what was spoken in sacred places long before time as you know it began. Chosen one, breathe deeply. Feel the ancient strength flowing through you. Feel the invisible crown resting on your head. Feel the sacred fire burning in your heart. You are not just watching prophecy unfold. You are prophecy in motion. You are the living testament that love endures, that light prevails, that promises kept by the divine never fail. You are the witness. You are the fulfillment. You are the chosen. And the time is now.